In the seventh covenant, we believe that religion is a man. Okay, so just like the Christians, it's extremely important, and salvation cannot be attained unless we recognize the Imam of the time, that Spirit of God. In the time of Jesus, Jesus was the Imam of the time. He was the proof of God in the time. He was the living Spirit of God in the time, and nobody could get to the Father except through him. So there was an importance in believing in him. The same thing goes for today. The same thing goes for every day and age. So recognizing the Imam is vital, but at the same time, we believe that Jesus said something which was quite disturbing in the Bible. He said that not everyone who says, Master, Master,
who says, Master, Master, will enter into the kingdom.
Will enter into the kingdom of God. Prophet Muhammad also said something similar. He said that on the day of judgment, he'll be standing by the pond of Al-Kawthar, and he'll see a bunch of his companions that will come by. And he will say, those are my companions, and then they will be driven off away from him, and it will be said to him, you don't know what they did after you. And so the idea that it is simply enough to recognize and profess faith in the Hujjah or the Imam of the time is sufficient to obtain salvation is broken by the very words of Jesus and the very words of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So then what's missing from the equation? Is the missing part the actions, the deeds? Is it the following of the commandments? I think that in Judaism, what they do is they put this extreme emphasis on the commandments. Okay, here's what we got from Moses. Now we just have to do it. It doesn't matter who the prophet or the messenger is. You know, it's almost like the Jews are saying the exact words of Umar on the night of the passing of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, where the Prophet Muhammad was on his deathbed. He's saying, hey, let me write this will. If you hold on to it, you'll never go astray. And in that will, he wanted to write the names of his successors. Umar says, well, he says, it's not important. What's important, you know, is that we have the Book of Allah. And the Book of Allah had the commandments in there. You have to pray, you have to fast, these things. So it's almost like the Jews are wanting to delete the part about the successors, the part about Jesus, the part about the Imam of the time, and they're holding on to the commandments, and vice versa. The opposite is true when it comes to the Christians. They're holding on to the Imam or the man of the time, and they're saying the commandments are not that important. Whereas what we're saying is that it is extremely important to recognize A, the man, and then B, we have to, as a sign and verification of our faith, obey every commandment that comes from that man. So we can't just obey and fulfill the commandments of the prayer and the fasting and these types of things based on books of those who came before, but it's the commandments as given to us, as explained to us in that time by that man.